we go through our practice tackling, when we go through our tackling progression, when we first introduce tackling, we film it. We film it and we put it on a shelf and mark it accordingly. When I was at Maine South for 25 years, I was in court 3 times with kids with broken necks. We pulled that film out, put it in front of people, and they saw our tackling progression. It got us out of a jam. Film it. Cover your asses, especially in the society we're at now. All right, so that's number one. Number two, that practice plan coach gave you, you have to have it. Because if he didn't show that it was a tackling progression or something of that nature, that's the second thing the attorneys wanted to see. Was this a planned deal? And it'll save your guys every time. Just telling you, just giving you a heads up. That's a society we live in right now, especially as football coaches. Coach, all yours.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we're a rugby style tackle team. We never are going to tell our kids to get their head across the ball. I don't know if you're familiar with the Seattle Seahawks, USA football. It's going to be a shoulder leverage tackle, and we're always going to keep our head to the leverage side. So what we're going to see here, we break the tackle into 3 different parts. We talk about tracking, okay, and then we talk about the moment of truth as we get close, that radius where we have to break down and get ready for tackle, and then we talk about the finish. And so one thing that you're going to see here as I go very quickly through the drills is that we are trying to develop a skill set. It's not just go find the ball and tackle. It's what does this situation require of me to get the ball carrier down? What type of tackle do I have to use? Okay, so first is our tracking drill. So we are always going to be tracking the near pec, near thigh board of the ball carrier. So E is going to be our ball carrier. He's just going to work down the line here. Tyler is going to be the tackler, and E is just going to accelerate and decelerate as he chooses. But Tyler should always be, if Egan was going to turn to us right now, go and turn to me, he should always be on his near hip and his near pec. At no point should he be on top, okay? Because now he's giving him a cutback lane. So Tyler's going to work on closing down, and we really just call it tracking, and you'll see Ty shimmy his feet or shuffle, shuffle as he breaks, shuffle, shuffle, and then when he gets to that moment of truth, he's going to step with that near leg and buzz right by. Because we're not tackling to the ground, it's a non-tackling drill. Okay, set, go. Good, good, buzz by. Next guy up. You don't need a ball either, you can do this without it. Set, go. Good, good, good. Here we go, back one more time. And we'll work both sides. Set, go. Good, close, close, good. Shuffle back, good. Good, good. Near foot, here we go. Set, go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now, we don't need to stop our feet, so if I was going to give Ben a little bit of a critique right there, it's going to be just keep closing it down, always wanting that near leg to be the lead leg, because as I make contact, that's where it needs to be. We will have this as a circuit, okay? So there'll be 3 other tackling things or takeaways going on. You can progress this by getting them going out of a position-specific stance. So for our D linemen, they may be in a 3-point working their slant step. For our linebackers, they're gonna ride the rail, shuffle, shuffle, and then take their angle. And for our DBs, like Ty's gonna do, he's gonna get in a 2-step back pedal, and he's gonna break when Egan starts. Let go. He's gonna come up, he's gonna get there, good, and he's gonna finish, okay? So that's just a nice tracking drill that we will do inside, outside, open gyms. We can't do that enough. The next drill that we progress to is gonna be with our tackle tube. I really encourage you guys to be looking into purchasing these tackle wheels because we use them extensively. You can use them with pads or without pads. So now we've just added, we've taken the player stimulus out of it, and now we're just working the actual tackle. So they're gonna still do the same tracking drill, but now we're gonna ask them to get that lead leg down, and we're gonna work our shoulder through, and we're gonna go ahead and hook the wheel and come through, okay? Coaching points that we're looking for is guys getting, you know, we'll say, get down with your eyes, okay? Not just doing this. If a guy's here, that's poor technique because his outside leg is up. We want to be taking that knee through the ball carrier, through his near pec, through his near shoulder. Are you rolling or me?
Well, I figured when you
Okay.
go, then I go.
All right. Ty, you're up.
Am I doing back pedal?
Yeah, back pedal. Set, go. Right through it. Next guy up. Linebacker, linebacker. Set, go. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Linebacker won't back pedal. He'll step up. Safety, read steps and come up. Set, go. Good. Okay, and now Ryan, safety position, read steps and come up. Set, go. Up, 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 up. So again, it's just a different way of doing the same thing. We're just break when I say go around their cone. They're gonna go around the outside, and when they come back, Ben has this 5-yard window to make one move and try to get around Ty. Ty is just looking to keep that inside leverage and two-hand touch below the hips, okay? So he's gonna accelerate, he's gonna shuffle, shuffle, he's gonna stay under control, and he's gonna attack the appropriate leverage side. Set, hit! Around, get there, get there, get there. Good, 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 good. Nice job, switch it up. Next two guys. Ben's on D, set, hit! Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, good. Now one thing if I were to critique is that when the defense comes around, if he comes around too wide, he's already given him a cutback lane. He needs to be mirroring his footwork so that I have to stay on his inside leverage, because 9 times out of 10, you have leverage help, okay? And if it's Ty playing corner, his leverage help is gonna be the sideline. So he's okay. So he's got to keep that leverage because he'll have safety filling the alley if we're in a cover 2 or whatnot. Okay, so that is a nice competitive drill that we'll do to progress the guys up. Give me my 2 other guys back. Ben, you guys down there. And then Ty him. Like an open gate, I've got no power. So when we tell the kids to attack, we're going to try to split their crotch with our inside leg. And now a hawk tackle is just going to be left shoulder working through left pec region, left hip. Our arms are going to shoot around the leg. We're not going to be here. We're going to be around the side. We're going to lasso you up, and we're going to drive you to the ground. Okay? So I'll have the guys set up. I'll say, set. Hands ready. Hit. Drive and tackle. Good. And we will do this padded, non-padded, because it's not a high contact drill. Go ahead and switch leverage shoulders. Right shoulder leverage. Perfect. Good work. Good work. So that's a 1-knee drill. We will now work on a 5-yard box angle, and you can wrap them up and take them to the ground, but let's not go to the ground. Let's just stop at our form-up, okay? Stop at the cone. Set, hit. Shimmy, shuffle, shuffle. Good, good. Now, if I were to go ahead and go take 1 step back. Back to point contact. Just like you did. This would be good. Like, you could do this and not ever tackle. You can save that for the game. If you can get him in this position where he's got his leverage, he's down, his eyes are down, he's in a strong position, you're going to have to work right past him, okay? And you can save the tackling for later on. We, by rule, can only tackle 90 minutes in a given week. We probably tackle to the ground a grand total of 25 minutes. And we color code our practice like a stoplight. We used to call it a gator tackle.
This is hawk
now
roll.
It's called a hawk roll because it's been systematized by the Seattle Seahawks. But this is that same principle that we talked about of inside leg going through the crotch. But now this is more of an open field tackle. I can show you a cut up. This is probably our best tackle that we did all year. Is where we're going to shoulder leverage tackle, gonna get them wrapped around the legs, go ahead and fire, and now he's going to roll him to the ground, to his leverage side. So his head is never across, he's gonna tuck his shoulder and roll him to the ground. So let's both start there, left shoulder leverage, rolling to our right. Set, hit. And we're just taking those legs and we're just crossing them up. And again, it's a great open field. We got a big back like we play St. Rita, and the running back ran all over us, but we did tackle him a few times with off rolls. So I'm gonna hang my hat on that, okay? You can do the same thing the other way. Again, you can do the same thing from the other side. Last one. Set, hit. Good, good. And there has to be some aggression. There has to be a little bit of a rip, and that's kind of what we're telling our guys. Now, we will then progress into a stimulus, okay? So we're moving. So, Ty, why don't you go over here? Let's get a line of guys right there. We will have a bunch of guys holding these, and so they're going to work tracking and their hawk roll at a slow pace for beginners. This guy, I'm just going to drag this. Ty's going to work his leverage, and then he's going to take it out of my hand and roll with it. Okay? So we're not using a player. We're not buying a shadow man that costs $500. We're using, you can use really anything. Okay? Yeah, I do too. All right, so we'll go a little bit quicker. Say go. We're going to move. We're going to move. Okay, one more time. And now if you as a coach or you want your players, you can adjust your speed. Set, go. And then they have to adjust their pacing to how they go. Okay? And again, at no point, and we'll film all of our tackling drills, at no point is my head getting here. Now, if he happens to cut back, your head might get in the way. Okay, so if Ben's tackling me, and I'm the ball carrier, and I cut back, his head may get across, but that might happen. And we are going to teach, get your head out, shoulder tackle, rugby style. So that's hawk roll. Get a shield. Grab a shield, guys. Good. And I may have to form somebody up.
It's for linebacker form up.
Profile tackle. This is really my line of sight changes from a inside or outside leverage. Go ahead and grab that. To more of I'm going to square myself up. I'm going to get my head out of the way, and I'm going to work through you, but I'm not going to do this because now I'm in a terrible position. My head is out of the way. Kid picks the side because it's just going to be the way, just dictated by the play. But instead, I'm going to hit on the rise, and I'm going to drive him back. And my head is out, and we're chest to chest, and I'm grabbing cloth, and I'm working my feet. So two things: profile, chest to chest, and then driving for 5. We'll have a one-man sled that will have kids just working on forming and driving. But this particular drill, we will have them form and drive. So let's get a group up here right now. Yeah, here we go. Again, we always try to make this position specific. Say, go! 2 step back, come up, drive, good. Next guy up. And we're gonna tell them to exaggerate their legs because we want to be like kneeing that guy in the crotch, okay? Watch your feet easy. Set, hit! Come up, good. Drive, good, excellent, nice job. Coil the hips, yeah. Just take your reach, just come down one step. Set, hip! Good. Okay, now there for a coaching point, we didn't pop our hips through, okay? So we want to see that hip coming up and through. He's one of our tougher kids. I know he'll bring those hips once we get him back there. Okay, now a linebacker coming up. Set, hip! Okay, good. Now for a linebacker, I would rather just see Ben take his step up and go. He's already made his reads. You know, guard pulls, fill in, just go. No need to be playing around with it, okay? That's a profile tackle. We will also do that on angles, okay? We'll work that from an angle from a 5-yard box. We won't usually do more than 5-yard box tackling. And anytime that we can use a shield, we'll use it, but then there will be a point in the season where we'll take the shield and we'll throw it away because now we got to really evaluate who's really going to make some tackles, and that really does help us. You can step out, Ben. Our last drill, we talked about strike zone tackling. You know, in this day and age, in high school football, it's hectic, with his helmet. So we really focus on being this, but we want to be aggressive. We want to separate you from the football. So we talk about the strike zone. The strike zone, just like in baseball, if I'm batting, that's going to be from about the